Welcome to another edition of Follow My Voice, deep quote version. Today we're going to be talking about another quote where we kind of take a deep dive into it. And just me and my trusty glass of water here as we spend less than 10 minutes analyzing another quote. Today's quote is going to be, if you don't sacrifice for your goal will become the sacrifice. Oh, I like this quote. If you don't sacrifice for your goal will become the sacrifice. Well, let's think about this for a little bit. If you don't sacrifice for your goal will become the sacrifice. What's going on here? Let's take it apart as we like to do here on Follow My Voice. And I'm going to follow my own voice as I think about this out loud, and you go ahead and join me along for the ride. So, if you don't sacrifice for your goal, so we're talking about we're not making any sacrifices, and we're just kind of, let's talk about a goal. I like, the typical health, wealth. Let's go with those two pretty simple concepts. Health. Let's go with diet first. My goal is to lose 20 pounds, but I'm not going to sacrifice for my goal. So I'm not going to give up the McDonald's. I'm not going to give up the fast food. I'm not going to give up the bread and the carbs if, we're going keto, for example. By the way, I like keto. Keto really works pretty well. Look into it. There's a million diets out there. Doesn't matter which diet you use. If you don't sacrifice for your goal will become the sacrifice. So I'm not changing my diet, and I'm not going to the gym, and I'm not working out, but I want to lose 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds. What's the point? I'm not losing anything. In fact, I'm probably going to gain weight. That sucks. So the only thing I sacrificed? My goal. The goal became the sacrifice. No weight was ever lost. I didn't end up losing anything. If you don't sacrifice for your goal will become the sacrifice. Well, let's look at the second part there. Your goal will become the sacrifice, so you're not willing to sacrifice anything. So you think, hey, I'm not willing to sacrifice anything, so nothing will be sacrificed. But by not sacrificing anything, your goal becomes the sacrifice. If you don't sacrifice for your goal will become the sacrifice. So something is going to get sacrificed no matter what. Either your goal or something else to achieve your goal. Let's go to wealth. Say you got a little business going on, making $1,000 a month, but you don't want to sacrifice any more time and work more, and you don't do any more. You still make $1,000 a month. So you're thinking, I didn't sacrifice anything, so there was no sacrifice. But your goal of making $10,000 a month, 10x in it, well, that became a sacrifice because since you didn't do anything, the goal became the sacrifice. If you don't sacrifice for your goal, the goal will become the sacrifice. Well, that's not really cool. Definitely don't want my goal to be the sacrifice. So something's got to be sacrificed. If you're not sacrificing anything, I already know what the sacrifice is going to be. It's going to be your goal. Whatever that may be. It's your goal to get a little boyfriend or girlfriend. Not willing to sacrifice going out or doing anything. Yeah, that's going to be the sacrifice. Health. Diet. That damn green juice. I hate that green juice. Raise up your hand if you hate that green juice. Sorry for all those out there who like that green juice, but I hate it. I don't want to do it. So I'm not doing it. And you know what? I'm probably sacrificing a little bit of my health, and I'm a little overweight and not as healthy as I could be because my goal of getting healthier and losing weight is becoming the sacrifice because I'm not willing to sacrifice the taste of that damn green juice. Damn it, I hate that green juice though, I ain't gonna lie. But you know what? What's the sacrifice? Well, I'm not sacrificing myself for the green juice. Just drinking regular water here. But then my goal of losing weight and becoming healthier is becoming the sacrifice. Because if I were to sacrifice a little bit now for that damn horrible taste of green juice. Look, don't raise your hand, but raise your hand with me if you hate that green juice. Sorry. Your goal becomes a sacrifice. If you don't sacrifice for your goal will become the sacrifice. I really like this quote. It's such a powerful quote. So what are you sacrificing for your goal? If you're not sacrificing anything, you're sacrificing your goal. If you're sacrificing a little bit, then that lot of bit that you're not sacrificing becomes your goal. Let's say I work on my diet but I refuse to exercise. Well, I'm still sacrificing a little bit of my goal. I mean, I'm sacrificing my diet because now I'm eating better. But a little bit of my goal of becoming the best I can be health-wise becomes sacrificed because I didn't exercise. Now, if I was sacrificing my diet by eating better, or my terrible diet, and sacrificing my time because I was working out more and the pain that comes with that, heck, I get a better result. And by getting a better result, then I didn't sacrifice my goal. And by not sacrificing my goal, then what became the sacrifice? Well, the pain up front, such as giving up delicious but god darn terrible food for you, health-wise. Like, I love orange chicken from Panda Express. For those of us here in the U.S., that's terrible, terrible, terrible food for you. I just love the taste of orange chicken. It's terrible for you. And I didn't want to give it up. And you know what? My weight didn't go down. And when I gave it up, it helped boost me closer to my goal of giving up my weight. By giving up that deliciously terrible for you poison known as fast food orange chicken, I sacrificed for my goal, but then my goal did not become the sacrifice. The opposite of the quote. It's another tip, by the way. Times your goals by -1 for those of you math nerds out there. Or times your famous quotes by -1. There's sometimes some gems of knowledge. Let's do it right here real quick. If you don't sacrifice for your goal will become the sacrifice. Times it by -1. For those of you non-math people out there, I just mean taking the inverse or taking the opposite. Let's do that right now. Times it by -1. If you sacrifice for your goal will not become the sacrifice. If you sacrifice for your goal will not become the sacrifice. If you sacrifice for your goal will not become the sacrifice. So it's saying the same thing. Sacrifice other stuff and get your goal. Don't sacrifice, and you're still sacrificing something. You just don't realize that what you sacrifice becomes your goal. I don't know about you, but I really want my goals. But I got to come to the realization that there will be some sacrifice in order for me to get my goal. Sacrifice for your goal, or your goal will become the sacrifice. Darn it. It's a powerful choice to make. Sacrifice for your goal, or your goal will become the sacrifice. Sacrifice for your goal, or your goal will become the sacrifice. Damn, I don't want my goal to become the sacrifice. So I guess that means I better sacrifice something to get my goal. So before you go ahead and start sacrificing stuff to get that beautiful goal, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification icon. That way you can always stay on top of that goal to catch up on the latest content or anything else I drop in the future. Till next time, it's been another episode, or another deep dive into quotes. Thanks for following my voice.